This session brought to you by Odyssey Games for pre-orders and sealed product, CCG Prime for tons of singles and supplies, Cardo Doko for international rulers looking for product, and FowlLibrary.com for articles and wonderful deck lists, as well as our guest lecturer members Vite Ramen, King Pearlshine, and Mognite. Class is in session.
Hey, the rulers, DM073 here. Meant to do this a while ago, but our footage got corrupted, so I wanted to talk about Alternate Souls Set 2, Dimension of Convergence. We're releasing this video in accordance with MyWill Studios because Set 3 is about to be announced. They're kind of really hard at work on it, and we wanted to show you what was in the boxes. We did a whole unboxing video of this, thanks to the MyWill Studios for sending us the product early, and then the footage got corrupted, and so we've just kind of been waiting to try to figure out what to do with it, but we did want to show you Dimension of Convergence is out, and so I wanted to show you the characters. I wanted to show you kind of what we have in each of the colors, as well as kind of their cards. A lot of really cool characters in this set. There's the 5 rulers in the set are new versions of the 5 rulers from set 1. So you've got Gil Lapis, we've got a new Feathsing, we've got a new Nyarlathotep, we've got a new Kaguya, who is Time Spinning Witch actually on the front side and then flips over into Kaguya when she performs Judgment. Then we have a new Zero who starts out as Zero and then becomes Zero the Magus of Null. It's a really cool set, a lot of really cool characters, a lot of really cool ways to play just internally with itself, as well as with the new characters, as well as trying to find ways to make use of the new characters with old rulers. For instance, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Nine-Tailed Fox, and because of some of the Wind and Darkness creatures linkers that were brought in with this set, I was able to create a Fox deck team that is able to use a full suite of 4 linkers, or a full suite of linkers in addition to having the 2 tokens. So 8. So despite Fox's low linker cost limit, you could still have a full team of 8 once Fox flipped, which was really, really cool to be able to make use of. Just really cool characters here. Going into the water, we got Flute, and as always with these, the standees themselves look absolutely amazing. Like, the art quality on them are just wonderful to be able to collect and see these characters. I'm very much looking forward to seeing who comes out in set 3. I believe there's going to be more Valhalla characters in set 3, they've said. I think on the package I saw Puss in Boots and Odin. I'll put those on the screen if they've already shared those images out. Otherwise, be on the lookout for that announcement from their team. So we got some new Valhalla characters, we got some OG Valhalla characters, some Grim Cluster, like all kinds of cool stuff. Characters coming in, and as always, just looking absolutely beautiful. One of the things that's, I think, interesting about this set is just how many, the diversity of cost in the characters. We have a lot of characters that cost 1, some that cost 5. Just before, it was hard to kind of have a lot of mix and matches, and this one, there is a lot more flexibility that comes with it. Athenia, also one of the characters I'm using in my new set, her kind of whole gimmick is beautifully being able to recharge your deck, which is huge, so you don't lose to deck out. Very important. Reflect is there just to serve as a body. He's just a 1/1 with 1, so very, very filling it out the team. We got Sun Wukong here as well, looking absolutely sick. These standees just always just blow me away with how nice they look. Really fun to play and make use of. We got some Secret Path stuff. We got more stuff with Phantom Move. Really fleshing things out. I really recommend, if you haven't been able to try the game out, see if you can pick up a starter deck and just play even the basic 3v3 game. It is a lot of fun to figure out. We actually played it at FowFest, and we'll be working to try to get kind of more full-scale events for it at FowFest this coming year. Crucible Esta, also one of my favorites. And then, yeah, I kind of wanted to show you the cards that we got. Every card as well, just card art that we're kind of used to, as well as some card art I don't think I remember seeing in a while. Just lots of cool cards for lots of cool characters. And again, keep in mind that the way Alternate Souls works is every pack comes with that linker or J ruler and every single card for that, so you don't have to worry about like trading or anything unless you want to try to find foil stuff, which is really nice. You also get access again to a couple of foils and some fanciness per pack, so there is some secret there, some chase elements there for like what's going to be your foils. But again, as a reminder, every box of Alternate Souls comes with every character from that set. So it is kind of an LGC kind of thing in this terms of like it's a living card game where you're just always going to be able to get what you need when you buy a box of it. But there's a lot of customization elements to it and a little bit of the trading card game element because of the foils, you know, trying to get the characters that you really like. I wish we could play it more on the channel. Ultimately, Paul is far away and he has the other part of the stuff, so if you want us to try to be a little bit more proactive in trying to get alternate soul matches here on the channel, let us know in the comment sections down below. I was really happy in my box that I got Gil Lapis as my silver bordered card. It just looks really, really nice as an embossed element there. Huge shout out to Brednon, one of our members, for joining me in a game at FowFest. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being able to play that with you, and hopefully being able to do more. Yeah, so this is Alternate Souls was EG's new project. It was this idea of let's take the idea of a trading card game and turn it into a board game. I really like it. If you haven't played it, it plays like, think of it like chess meets shogi meets a trading card game. It's kind of hard to describe it any other way. There's our zero flipping over into the Magus of Null. Just has a lot of flexibility, the deck building options. It's best of one because you sideboard out once you've revealed your team to your opponent, which is interesting. Like you build a 28 card deck and then you sideboard down to 20 at the beginning of your game, which it makes for a lot of customization elements too, and the fact of like sometimes you'll just have cards that you just don't want to play, you know the matchup's bad, but one of your linkers has like 3 really good cards that you want to use, so you'll just keep those in the deck. It's a lot of fun. Games last about 25-30 minutes once you really get the hang of it. So I recommend really giving it a check out. You can see we have some live streams on the channel from like the release event a few years ago where you can kind of see it being played and kind of talk about the rules and stuff like that. I also know that Alternate Souls YouTube page has kind of posted some stuff. You can check that out as well. Just want to show off the back half of the cards. It does seem to be that when you buy a box, kind of you're getting one color, like one attribute is going to be what's foiled out most of the time, from what we've seen. So like everything, my box was a darkness box, so like all of my cards that were for darkness were the ones that I got to have foiled out, which is great because I really like darkness as an attribute. I personally play, my team right now that I use a lot is Lilius Petal, Reflect, Astema, Grus Valesta, Athenia, and Lucifer. So actually 4 guys from this set plus Astema from the first set and Fox from the first set, and it makes for a really cool team. You can be really aggressive with red, you can try to do burn damage to just spot remove stuff, you can try to deck your opponent out, there's all kinds of cool stuff because of the way that the game works to try to win. And lots of cool cards to be able to, manipulate the board and get your people moving past. I know some fan favorite characters, being able to press in, and again, like, you can't argue, whoopsies, you can't argue, that was my pressure, that was my fault, with how nice these acrylic standees look. Get that shoved in there so it's a little bit tighter. That's my bad. You can't argue with how nice as a collectible that is as an acrylic standee. These are very, very cool. So even just from that perspective, they are a cool experience. Just gonna go through the rest of the cards here and then I'm gonna wrap it up. And again, if you haven't already, check out if they hopefully posted it by the same time we post this, but go check out the release information for set 3. Talk to your LGS about maybe trying to get product ordered. There's Grus Valesta. You can tell that I've been using them because they've been sleeved. And Lucifer as well. Reflect and Athenia. Yeah, you can tell that these are the cards that I've been using because I have my deck currently sleeved so that I can play Alternate Souls with people if I want to. Truly an honor to be able to kind of help with this game as much as I can with EG and YWL Studios, being able to bring their idea to life, and just really enjoy a different experience. I tend to, when I go to events, keep one deck box with Alternate Souls in it, so that if people have an Alternate Souls deck between rounds, we can jam a game, or even like in the evenings. So, it's a nice little game to play, especially on the side, and to share with other Force of Will loving people who love the characters, and also people who don't play Force of Will, because it's just a fun game by itself. So that is it. Again, set 2 Dimension of Convergence was released a little while ago. I think there are still ways to buy it online if you can look into it or check your distributors with your LGS, but also set 3 is coming out soon, so be sure to check that out. Again, huge thanks to My Will Studios for hooking us up with this box to be able to, unfortunately not open because of the corrupted footage, but at least show you guys what the characters that are in it are, what it's like. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, this is DMO73 saying class dismissed.